It's been a busy couple of weeks for UHP troopers, and we're not just talking about accidents like the one you just saw there. We're talking several major drug busts from vehicles on I-15. Drug busts have become more and more common on Utah's interstates, and it's a trend that's not slowing down. Keith McCord joining us right now. Keith, big question is why so many busts this month?
Well, no particular reason, Mike. These things just sort of come in spurts, and that's how it goes. But the UHP has a special teams on patrol in the interstates around the state, and they're looking for these drug traffickers, looking for cars that are speeding or they might be loaded down a little bit, looking kind of suspicious. So they pull these guys over, and those stops have been key into tracking down some of these big drug hauls.
On Monday,
after the trooper became suspicious, they located 28 pounds of methamphetamine in a bag.
On Thursday,
he became suspicious of, again, criminal activity. He deployed his K-9 unit, and at that point they located 369 pounds of marijuana.
Also yesterday,
inside that vehicle they located 20 pounds of methamphetamine.
And last week, what is thought to be the largest methamphetamine bust in the state's history, 68 pounds of meth. All these busts made on the interstate. That's not unusual because of Utah's geographic location. Traffickers have used our freeways as drug corridors to other locations for years.
We absolutely are. We have three major drug trafficking corridors that come through Utah on Interstate 15, 70, and 80. And so, you know, it's just a natural place for the narcotics to intersect, whether they're coming from Mexico or Northern California.
For example, in the meth bust this week, one load was heading from L.A. through Utah to Michigan. The huge marijuana haul was on its way to Philadelphia from San Diego. Despite this recent rash, the trend in the number of interstate drug busts has been steady over the past 5 years or so, and for troopers, they're busy year-round.
We just see different types of narcotics generally in different parts of the state. You know, on Highway 70, we see more loads that are concealed, heroin, meth, and cocaine. We do see marijuana as well, but it's more prevalent for us to see it in that area. But we see all types of drugs in all areas, and we're working very hard to make a difference.
Troopers also tell me that the drivers, the traffickers that are driving through the state are becoming more brazen. That is, they're carrying more, they're putting it in plain sight, they're not trying to hide it inside of their vehicles, but so they're moving bigger quantities, more money, so the risk is worth the reward as long as they get through and don't get caught. But UHP catches them very, very often. Been a good week here lately.
Yeah, Keith, when we talk about Utah being the crossroads of the West, it's for both the good and the bad, and we're seeing the bad right there.
Exactly.
All right. Keith, thank you. Deanie?